craziest comebacks in baseball history. Back in July 2009, the Oakland Athletics were up against the Minnesota Twins in a regular season game. The A's came into the game struggling, and by the third inning, things were already looking like an absolute disaster. They were down 12-2, and the Twins were just crushing everything, with Justin Morneau and Jason Kubel both smashing home runs. And to make matters worse, Morneau even hit a grand slam and went on to drive in 7 runs that game, so fans in the stadium were already heading for the exits. But nobody could have predicted what happened next. You see, most teams would just give up if they were losing by 10 runs, especially so early in the game. For the A's, it seemed impossible, but little by little, they started to fight back. In the third inning, they scored a run. In the fourth, a couple more. And suddenly, instead of being totally out of it, the A's were actually chipping away at the Twins' huge lead. But the craziest part of the night was still ahead. The thing is, by the time the 7th inning rolled around, the A's still needed something big. Down 13-7 in the 7th, the momentum completely flipped. The Athletics loaded the bases for Matt Holliday, who had struggled since being traded to Oakland, but with one swing, everything changed. Holliday launched a grand slam to tie the game, and the stadium absolutely erupted. And to make things even better, the next batter, Jack Cust, stepped up and immediately crushed a go-ahead home run right after Holliday. Those back-to-back home runs gave the A's their first lead all night. But even after all that, the game came down to one wild final play. As it turns out, in the 9th inning, the Twins still almost tied the game. Michael Cuttier tried to sprint home on a wild pitch, and the throw came to Kurt Suzuki at the plate. The call was super close as Cuttier looked safe on the replay, but the umpire called him out, and just like that, Oakland finished one of the greatest comebacks in their history.